Picture this: you hold in your hand a small silver coin worth enough to buy a nice car or pay for a year of school. That tiny piece of metal might be worth $77,000, even $140,000 in rare cases. We are talking about a 1971 Ready Kennedy $half that was struck by mistake on an old silver blank. This coin was not meant to exist. It escaped the mint, landed in circulation, and now it's one of the rarest errors collectors would give everything to own. You will want to watch until the end, because by the time we finish, you could be staring at a treasure you never knew was in your pocket. In 1971, the US Mint changed the Kennedy $half from silver to a new copper-nickel mix. For years, $half had silver in them, 90% silver until 1964, then 40% silver until 1970. That meant they were heavy and expensive to make. In 1971 they switched to copper-nickel clad, making millions. The Denver Mint alone made over 300 million coins that year. These copper-nickel coins weighed 11.34 g and had a copper stripe on the edge. But a few coins slipped through. Some old 40% silver blanks from 1970 got mixed into Denver batches. These blanks were heavier, 11.50 g, and did not have the copper stripe on the edge. That tiny mix-up made these coins ultra-rare and super valuable. Experts think maybe only 10 or 20 of these silver mistakes exist. If one showed up in top shape, its value could skyrocket into six figures. Finding one involves a few tests. First, the weight. Silver ones are about 0.16 g heavier than the normal copper-nickel coins. Second, the edge. A silver blank coin will not show the copper stripe. Third, the sound. If you drop or tap it, it pings with a high, clear ring. Copper-nickel makes a dull thud. These three clues: weight, edge, sound can get you close. Next, it needs grading. Experts at PCGS or NGC check and seal the coin in plastic after examining it. In 2003, a 1971D silver error graded $55 sold for about $6,038 in 2018. A coin graded MS61 sold for $13,000. These coins do come up for auction. They often sell in the range of $6,000 to $13,000 based on condition. Most survive in low grades like AU50 to MS60 because they circulated, but a perfect one is unthinkably rare. What about numbers like $77,000 to $140,000? These are estimates for coins in very high grades: MS65, MS66, MS67. Grades almost never seen for a silver blank error. If one of those existed and went to auction, collectors would fight it out. A coin like that could easily shoot past $100,000. The coin world loves rare mistakes, especially those that were never meant to exist. When rarity meets top grade, the bid soar. Other errors in 1971 halves also sell. Off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, can go for a few thousand if big enough, and in good shape clipped planches when the metal blank was cut wrong can reach around $1,300. In high grade there are double die coins showing extra shadows on letters like Liberty that sell for hundreds to low thousands. There are even coins struck on quarter blanks for a few $100s in decent condition, but none of these come close to the value of the silver blank error. Back to silver. That 40% silver mix was used from 1965 to 1970. Those coins weighed about 11.50 g. In 1971, the new copper-nickel coins were lighter. Any coin marked 1971 but weighing 11.50 g is a signal something went wrong. The error is called a transitional planchet or wrong planchet error. These mistakes happen when old blanks linger in bins and get struck with the wrong die. Mint machines are supposed to catch this, but sometimes they don't. Experts believe only a few silver blank 1971 halves exist. One Reddit collector said he found one, but it failed the silver test. Another user learned about a coin auctioned in 2003 for $6,038 that shows how little is out there. 10, 20, maybe 30 still might exist in private hands. Collectors often look through jars and rolls of coins hoping to find a hidden gem. These coins could hide in thrift shop change, old collections, or hobby shops. If you think you found one, you handle it carefully with gloves and check weight and edge first. If it looks good, send it to get graded by PCGS or NGC. Their label and seal will confirm it's real and grade the condition. Once graded, auctions matter. Big coin auctions like Heritage or Stack's Bowers show buyers around the world. A top-quality silver blank 1971D would draw big crowds. If a coin in MS65 or higher shows up, expect offers in the tens to hundreds of thousands. Even if MS63, it could bring $77,000 or $83,000. If an MS66 appears, 6 digits become real. If MS67, maybe $140,000 or more. These big numbers might sound like hype. But coin collecting is serious. Just like art or rare stamps, scarcity drives price. In 1971 silver blank coins, there might only be one in top grade. That gives it near-perfect uniqueness. When that one appears, the race to own it could be wild. Imagine collectors, museums, speculators all bidding. That's how a small coin becomes a big prize. Let's talk a moment about the standard 1971 half dollars. Millions were made, so most are worth their face value or a few dollars if uncirculated. In MS65 grade, they're only about $40, in MS66 maybe $85 tops. They are not rare. But the silver blank error is. Mint-made errors are when a coin is made wrong, not damaged later. Errors like wrong metal, clipped blanks, off-center strikes happen inside the mint. Those attract collectors because they tell a story. The 1971 silver blank coin says a moment of oversight created something special.